Hi everyone. So today is Wednesday, October 8th, and I have a bit of an update. That's why I'm doing a video in the middle of the day. My chemo has been changed to Monday the 13th. And the reason for that is that earlier today I actually got the schedule. I got the timing for the bone scan, and that's going to happen Friday morning. So knowing that the bone scan is going to happen so close to when the start of the chemo was supposed to be, the doctor and the team, they looked at everything and they decided that it would make more sense to hold off the start of chemo until after we do the bone scan. So now, as of this moment, I do not have chemo tomorrow on Thursday. It will not start until Monday. I do have a bone scan on Friday morning. So it's always an adventure. It's always a mystery. You never really know what's going to happen, right? And so for me, that's okay. It's a little bit of a scheduling thing because I had people in line to drive me tomorrow for the chemo, and then drive me again Friday for the follow-up shot that I'm supposed to get. In the middle of all this, once I found out that the date was going to be changed, actually before that, let me back up a little bit. I had to, as in my previous video, I talked about the cold cap and that we had to get an earlier appointment for the cold cap. So I had spoken with somebody earlier in the day today, and we were changing it to 8 o'clock tomorrow. So I was in the middle of reworking that arrangement, making sure that that Janine could take me at 8 o'clock. If she couldn't, I have other people that were willing to take me, to drive me back and forth. So I was working that out, and throughout it she had texted me that, oh, she's trying to rearrange things. I said, don't worry about it, I have other people. If you can't do it, it's fine. So at some point she texted me, and again, this is before I knew it was changed to Monday. She texted and said, just give me a call. So I called her. Come to find out, my brother was driving from Indiana to come here to be with me for the first treatment. And they were trying to do this as a surprise to me. The three of them had a whole conspiracy thing going on behind my back, which is fine. It's all good. My first thought was like, crap, now I have to get bagels, I have to clean the house. It's a good thing I procrastinated. The sheets are still on the couch from the last time he was here, so that's good. But now, I'm like, okay, we'll let that ride. As long as he's here by 7:30 in the morning, it'll be fine. He can get me there at 8, no problem. So that was happening. Well, an hour later, 2 hours later, whatever it was, now it's changed to Monday. So I was like, shit, now I gotta call my brother. So I called my brother. Of course, he was already on the road for an hour. Luckily, it was only an hour, and he wasn't like in the middle of Pennsylvania or in Jersey somewhere, so he was able to go back home. He will not be able to make it for Monday. He has other things going on in his life that he can't miss next week. So I suggested that, maybe he join me for the second treatment, or we'll do a FaceTime on Monday or something. Obviously it's not the same. He really wanted to be here for me for the first treatment. He's been through treatments like this. His wife has been through treatments like this. They've done this several times, both of them, so they know what it's like, and he really wanted to be here for me, and I really genuinely appreciate that. But the cards are stacked against us this time, so hopefully we can do a FaceTime and he can at least be there with me for part of it on Monday, or he could maybe come for the second treatment. So everything has been changed. So now the chemo is on Monday, the follow-up shot is on Tuesday, which I did verify that the follow-up shot I can just drive myself, because it's just a shot. It's not an IV. I don't have to be there for hours. It's literally, I go in, I get the shot, I leave, so I can drive myself. But the chemo, obviously I need someone to take me to and from. So that's that. And and then after all the dust settled from all of that, I opened up my email, and I got a notification from the New York State Health Marketplace, which is where I get my insurance, because I work for a very small company that doesn't offer insurance, so I have to get insurance elsewhere. So I get my insurance through the marketplace. I get a notification that as of it's either June or July of next year, the plan that I have will no longer exist. And it's specifically because of the way that the government is handling this new bill that's coming out and everything that's going on with the bill and the budget and all the financing and everything. The financing has not been approved to support the New York State marketplace as it exists now. So not only do I have to face a life-threatening illness, now I have to worry that I may or may not be covered next year. I can only cross my fingers and hope that instead of being part of the quote essential plan, which is the specific thing that's being canceled, that maybe I will be part of the, I don't know, non-essential plan, the generic plan, and then who knows what that's going to cover. So it's been quite a day, and I needed to take myself out for a moment, and I just had a lovely lunch. I had a grilled chicken with mozzarella and broccoli rabe and a little salad and some tiramisu and a glass of wine, and I'm just trying to prepare myself for not only the treatments that I'm going to need to have, but the possibility of next year not having insurance to cover it. So yeah, and I work for a living. I work 40 hours plus a week. I have a freelance business. I have an online retail business. I have an online resale business. I have all of these other avenues where I am trying as a single person to make ends meet on a daily basis. The one comfort I had was knowing that I had health insurance covered. And now I don't have that comfort anymore. So it's been a day. And I wanted to share this with everyone as I could while I was feeling it, because I didn't want to let it slide. I did not want to come back later on and feel a little bit more neutral, because I will be neutral later. But right now, this is it. And I promise to share with you my journey and the realism and everything that I'm going through with this journey. And this is part of it. So, yeah. So again, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting me. And I'm going to try to come back with a little bit more positivity in my next video, because I know I don't have it right now, and I can see my iris just showing on my face. I'm so red right now. But thank you. We'll see you the next time.